Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This reading is from November 26th when we have the new moon in Sagittarius until December 26th when we have the new moon in Capricorn. As you guys may know, Sagittarius is a fire energy and it's ruled by Jupiter. And Jupiter is the planet of luck, so we've definitely got luck on our sides. But it's also a great time to go on an adventure and explore things with your heart. Sagittarius is the I Master energy of the zodiac, so this reading will explore what you need to initiate to bring yourself to a higher level of authority or understanding about the world around you. It's a great time to search for truth, peace of mind. It's perfect time for travel, to find freedom, adventures. It's a great time to tackle legal issues, have faith and optimism, and find solutions and overcome excess, which can be anything: eating, drinking, partying, overthinking, whatever you can think of. Okay, but don't overthink it. This reading is a new moon reading, which is meant to identify your intentions for the upcoming cycle. It's going to show you what you need to learn in order to cultivate and eventually manifest those intentions during the new moon. During the full moon, which is going to be in Gemini, or when we have the next new moon in Capricorn. This is going to be a 6-card spread, so I'm going to lay out 5 cards, and the 6th card will be the bottom of the deck energy card, and then I'm going to pull some oracle cards at the end. While I'm doing this reading, I'm just going to ask that you guys go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, comment and share if and only if that's something that you like to do. And I just want to tell you guys thank you for listening. It means the world to me, and I want to send a huge virtual hug and a warm greeting to all of my new and returning subscribers, and thank you for showing me all of your love and support. It's really, really humbling. So thank you. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So we're going to ask Spirit, our angels, our ancestors, our loved ones who have passed, and our spirit guides, please give us the messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs during this Sagittarius new moon period. Please give us the messages we need to hear for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this new moon in Sagittarius. Please tell us what we need to hear for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please give us the messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Ooh, these guys are ready to go. Okay. Okay, overall energy here is beautiful. It's fire energy. It's Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, and it is victory. So I'm using the After Tarot, which takes the regular Rider-Waite images that we are accustomed to and gives us an idea of what would happen a minute or, a few seconds after what we're used to seeing. Okay. This is really cool. I'm getting this story. I'm getting kind of a love story. Somebody walked away from you, Aquarius. I'm getting that somebody, or you left somebody behind. But I'm really getting, Aquarius, you walked away from someone or something that was no longer serving you. I love this because this 8 of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy has the full moon and the new moon. So it's really important for those of you that don't follow my readings. I do new moon readings for each signs, and I also do full moon readings. And new moons are the time to set your intention. Full moons are the time to release things that are no longer serving you. Okay, I'm getting that whatever this was, it may have been work, it may have been school, but I'm getting it may have been a relationship. There may have been a third party involved, but not for everyone. That's maybe just for one of you. You weren't able to manifest what you wanted. You thought this is what you wanted. You thought that you guys could do it, or you thought you could do it. Again, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be work. It could be school. It could be a business. It could be spirituality. It could be a creative project. But you walked away from something because it just wasn't working. Okay. Normally these cups have been left intact, but it looks like, they weren't. There might have been a lot of fights. There might have been a lot of disagreements. There might have been whatever. And maybe somebody walked away from you. And I get that that was a bit heartbreaking. But in this 8 of Cups, somebody else has come along to pick up the pieces. Now, this could very well be you. It doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's come to save the day or somebody will come to save the day. But maybe it's you. Somebody walked away and you're looking at all that you have left and you're like, you know what? these cups are pretty beautiful. They're pretty amazing. They're really valuable. Only 2 of them have spilled, but guess what? I can fill them back up. Passion and emotion. Okay. Or somebody else has come to show you that, this is, I'm getting like, I feel like this is, you went through a lot of sadness and you went through a lot of heartbreak or a lot of sorrow or anxiety and nervousness because you were trying to make you're trying to make something work that you couldn't. Okay. And this is beautiful because this person is walking away, but somebody else has come to admire these cups, or it's you looking at them and being like, wow, that's pretty beautiful. And then after that, we have this like amazing victory. This is, and I love this because, he has the support of everyone around him. He has won the battle. This is all about happiness, optimism, and he's being greeted by someone. And they're both wearing crowns of victory. So if this is a relationship, if it speaks to you as a love relationship, either there was a separation or a breakup, you were just trying to make something work that wasn't able to work. I'm getting you put a lot of effort into it. There may have been a third party situation. Things might have gotten nasty. It might have just always been frustrating. You guys might have just always been bickering about little things, and that really is draining. Okay. And so somebody walked away from it and somebody came afterwards, and it doesn't necessarily have to be another person, but I'm getting that it is, and somebody was like, wow, you're beautiful. You're amazing, Aquarius. Now this could be you. Remember, you can always switch the characters in the story as well. And this is something that's long-term. I mean, I see this as a marriage. I see this as an engagement. I see this as happiness and victory. And, this person, whoever walked away from you or this situation or whatever, was let go, because it may be that you let somebody go as well. Sayonara, that's in the past. Very nice. All right, Aquarius. Okay, so I'm getting that some of you right now are feeling quite sad. Again, you might be ruminating over this loss. You might be ruminating over, I get, look at this. This is awesome because the Eight of Swords is somebody who was completely kidnapped, hijacked. Their life was a mess. Things were horrible. All this anxiety, all of this depression, all this negativity. And in the after tarot, somebody comes to save her. Okay, so again, this could be spirituality. This could be, your commitment to a spiritual practice, which is really uplifting after a loss or after a breakup or a separation or something like that. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. I'm sort of feeling those romantic leanings, but it really could be the end of a job or something like that. But whatever it was, this person, she was kidnapped. She was in this horrible state, and somebody comes to help her with release her from the ties that bind. That's beautiful, because things were getting out of control, maybe even a little bit violent. They were very frustrating. It was tiring. You were just getting peppered. There may have been a third party situation, and you just weren't able to do what you wanted to do. So you let go of somebody, or somebody let go of you. And it was really heartbreaking, but doesn't matter, because Spirit says something new and better is coming your way. So there's a message here for you guys right off the bat for Aquarius. I know you're sad right now. You have to take the time to mourn a relationship or the loss of a person, okay? Or the loss of a job or what have you, but Spirit doesn't want you to be in this low vibration anymore. These clouds are going to part, but you also have to be proactive in that. It's healthy. We don't want to ignore our feelings. We need to deal with our feelings. We need to heal from them, and that takes time, okay? But Spirit is saying, this is the energy you might be feeling right now, but this is the energy that's coming to you, and you're not alone. So what's blocking you guys from growing right now is time. I'm getting that you guys, especially those of you who maybe ended a long-term relationship, you were really looking at and focused on like all the time you lost with this person. And this is something that's really common that we all do, where we're like, oh my gosh, this was 5 years of my life. This was 3 years of my life. I can never get them back. And Spirit's saying, nah, you're missing the point here. Everything is a learning experience. Divine timing is at work. Okay, nothing's going to happen overnight. Okay, but there's definitely happiness and union coming your way, so don't worry. Do the work, put in the time, take the baby steps, do the self-healing. Okay, there's healing that needs to be here. And again, it might not be a breakup. You may have lost someone. Okay, you may have lost a spouse or a partner or a family member, may even be a household pet. It could be anything. Take that time to mourn, but do it properly. You can't skip any steps here. Okay, the intentions you need to set in order to grow. Somebody's getting married. I mean, I'm like, pop the champagne. You know, the intentions that you need to set. This is all about a contract. This is 1111. This is a twin flame or a soulmate card. This is a marriage. This is happiness. This is being content with what you have. Because in this, you know, in this place, they've got a beautiful house. They have all of everything they could ever want. And now they have love, and they have, like, this is the engagement. This is the wedding. Set the date, Aquarius, set the date. You know, and for those of you that this doesn't resonate with as a love relationship, you know, this is all about your foundation and your stability, being thankful for what you have. Like, you are going to, you know, like, you are going to grow no matter what, like, whatever this project is, you know, as soon as you come out, you do the self-healing that's necessary. Okay. That you're going to, you know, and you take the necessary steps, you're going to build exactly what it is you're trying to build, and you're going to achieve it. And there's just victory, and you're not going to feel alone. Some of you might have business partners. You might be in business with your family. Aquarius, the knowledge you need to gain to aid in the cultivation of your intentions is that your dreams are coming true. The Nine of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Okay, so we do have Wands, which is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We also have Pentacles cards coming out, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we have more Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming out. But this is wish fulfillment. So what information you need to help you manifest your intentions is know that A, you're not alone. There are people here that are coming to help you. I mean, in every card. This card, you're feeling alone. Okay, and then we have, you know, let's go back down here. Somebody, he's not alone, but look, this is somebody coming in to help you without a doubt. All right, somebody's going to come either sweep you off your feet, or somebody's going to give you a piece of information or knowledge, or teach you somehow some sort of healing, meditation, whatever it is, something that's going to help you manifest all of your dreams and your desires. And you're not alone, and abundance is yours. Victory is yours. Love relationships, engagement, marriage. It's all in the cards. It's beautiful, Aquarius. The positive energy that is going to emerge during this phase, the Knight of Wands. This is movement. This is action. This is diplomacy. This is charisma. This is really going full force towards your dreams and making them happen, and happiness. And Aquarius, this is the best damn reading I've had so far. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Lots of fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So you may have that in your chart. You may be dealing with that person. You may meet somebody who has those qualities or those signs heavy in their chart. Okay. But, you know, you guys also might be traveling. You might meet this person while you're traveling. You know, so don't wear your pajamas to the airport over this Christmas season. I'm just kidding. This is such a great reading. I'm so happy. All right, so Goddess of the Moon. Yep, so make sure you guys are, you know, really use your intuition with people and situations. Also, I'm just going to ask that you set your intentions with this new moon. You know, if you don't do it exactly on the new moon date, which is on 11/26, you have about 3 days. Write them down. Some people like to bury them out in the yard so they can imagine them growing and coming into fruition. Okay, and then also for some of you, you know, it's going to be that, you know, for some of you, you know, you're going to meet this person, or your intentions will manifest around the time of this reading, you know, around the time of the new moon, in the next new moon we have in Capricorn, or this next full moon that's coming out in Gemini. Okay, but using your intuition is going to be really important. Also, I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn here, but it's also the Goddess of the Moon represents like a tarot reader, an intuitive, an empath, which some of you might be, but it might also speak to this reading or other readings that you're hearing. Okay, there is some envy though. This is really interesting, but you know, I'm not getting that this is going to be something that's going to hold you back. I'm getting that what's happening here is going to be so amazing that people will be envious. You know, people are going to be like, whoa, you know, look, I mean, I'm envious of these people, you know, they're so happy, you know, they're like, you know, and there's so much optimism and so much future here for them, you know, so you will run up against some people that will be envious. Again, for those of you who, you know, maybe you gave somebody their walking papers, where's my 8 of, you know, maybe you gave somebody their walking papers here. you know, that person might see what's going on and be really, you know, envious of you. Or maybe if it was a boss and you decided to move on, you know, maybe they're going to see you doing really well. Okay. And, you know, they're not going to be necessarily so happy, but that's all about them. That doesn't matter. Please don't concern yourself with it. It's a low vibration that you don't need. And then we have the 6 card. 6 is all about love. It's Venus energy and a contract. So again, I'm seeing marriage really heavy in here with this 4 of Wands and this 6 card. Okay. It's also Libra energy. Okay. Maybe important. And it's something that you can't see right now, but remember that blindfold is coming off, okay? And Aquarius, you're going to be just fine. Oh, I love it. Okay, rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. Yeah. So again, with this 5 of Cups card, that's all about healing, sadness, sorrow. That's where you are right now, or you've been through something that was quite traumatic, a breakup, a loss of a person. Maybe you've lost a job. Okay. I can't pick up this card. Maybe you've lost a job. The card that fell on the floor is finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Yeah, so whatever's going to happen, this, you know, this healing, this union, whatever you've moved on from, again, might produce envy in other people, but, you know, it's really going to be so healing for you. And you're going to find this healing through love, all right? Beautiful energy, Aquarius. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, additional messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the new moon in Sagittarius. Additional messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, change. Yeah, I love it. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I think you guys also, I'm being told that some of you need to go ahead and watch that Libra. Not only because I have Libra staring me in the face with this contract card. Some of the same cards came up for Libra. So some of you might need to take a look at that reading as well. Okay. So change, awesome, grief. Yeah, this 5 of Cups is a grief card. It doesn't surprise me. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. For some of you, it wasn't just a breakup. For some of you, it may have been a loss of a loved one or a beloved pet or something like that. And I'm very sorry for that. I know it's so hard, but understand that this is a change and it's the natural cycle of life. Also, relationships, you know, go through natural changes, and not everybody is meant to be in our lives for a very long time. So understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And if it's a person and they weren't good for you, say thank you for learning that experience. Again, I was getting that message that, you know, I've lost so many years of my life with this loser, you know, or with this person, and they were cheating on me or they did me wrong or whatever. You need to reframe that thinking and take it as a learning opportunity. And you know what? Move forward. Leave them in the dust, okay? But for others of you, this is the loss of a spouse or a loved one, okay? And here we have Bast, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and your success, okay? So you may have needed to go through this alone period, this rest and this, you don't have rest and rejuvenation, but, you know, going through an alone period and sort of coming out of it, even though, you know, you might feel like somebody is rescuing you, it may also just be your higher self that's coming to take the ties that bind off of you and see things really clearly. And that's going to lead you to, you know, all of this success and manifesting what it is you want and you need. All right. And this is all about you walking on, moving on to doing something bigger and better. And this is an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful reading, Aquarius. For those of you who have lost someone or something, I'm sorry. I'm sending you guys a huge hug. I know that grief is a very, very terrible thing and it feels really terrible, but you will get through it. Okay. All right. I love you guys so much. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, and share if and only if that's something you like to do. And thank you for being on this journey. And I hope you have an absolutely beautiful new moon in Sagittarius.